Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to start the new concept, cube roots. Okay, this is somewhat related to the concept square roots, which we have already discussed in our previous chapter. So, before going to the cube roots, we should know what is meant by perfect square, right? We already have dealt with this concept, perfect cube. Yes, so using that perfect cube, we are going to deal with the cube roots. You can take page number 114 in your NCERT textbook. Okay, I hope you all have taken page number 114. Yes, there is a topic called cube roots, right? So first I'll give the comparison of squares and square root. So it will be more easy when you do with the cubes and cube roots. Okay, for example, when you multiply 4 into 4, you're getting 16, correct? So 16 is your perfect square, right? 16 is your perfect square. So what is the square root of 16? 4. So this is your square root. Yes, this is your square root, children. So when I multiply a number with itself, I'll get one answer. That is your perfect square number. So the question which you are multiplying is your square root. Okay, so the same way cube root. When I multiply 2 times, it is a square root. When I multiply 3 times, it is cube. Okay, for example, I'm just going to 4 into 4 into 4. 4 fours are 16. 16 fours are 64. Yes, you can check it on C. 16 fours are 6 fours are 24, 64. Upper 4 fours are 16. 16 fours are 64. So 64 is nothing but perfect cube. Okay, 64 is nothing but perfect cube. So now we are going to do the cube root. Okay, cube root means when I do the cube root of 64, my answer is 4. Okay, so when I do the cube root of 64, my answer is 4. The number which is multiplied 3 times continuously is the cube root value. So 4 is nothing but cube root value, right? Cube root you will denote like this. You will put on root value and you will write here 3. That is your cube root. Here for square root you don't want to mention like this. Okay, simply if you put like that, that is the meaning of square root. But when it comes to a square cube root, it is compulsory that you should put here 3. So cube root of 64 is nothing but 4. Okay, so this is what the difference between the square root and the cube root. Understood? When I do the multiplication of 3 numbers continuously, that is your perfect cube. When I do the cube root, I'll get that number which is multiplied. Understood? See, next is your tabulation is given. See, you can find, children. See, 1 cube is what? 1. 1 into 1 into 1. 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So, what is the cube root of 1? 1. 2 cube means 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8. So, cube root of 8 is 2 because the number 2 is repeated 3 times. Next, cube root of 3. 3 threes are 9, 9 threes are 27. So this is 27 is the perfect cube. When I do the cube root for this 27, when I do cube root for the number 27, I will get number 3. Next, 4 cube. I told you 64. So when I do this cube root of 64, answer is 4. 5 cube. 5 5s are 25. 25 5s are 125. So 125 is your perfect cube. So when I do the cube root for 125, my answer is 5. Here 6 cube, 216. So cube root of 216 is 6. Okay, so 7 cube, 343. So cube root of 343 is 7. 8 cube, 512. So cube root of 512 is 8. 9 cube, 729. So cube root of 729 is 9. 10 cube, 10 into 10 into 10 is 1000. So cube root of 1000 is 10. So this table you can do, you can work it out for your reference. So you may understand it more clearly. Okay. See, next I'm going to teach you how to find the cube root of particular number by using prime factorization. Using what method, children? Prime factorization method. You know already what is meant by prime factorization, right? I'm just going to find the prime factorization of a particular number. Okay, so first I'll just take 1000 I'm doing the prime factorization of the number 1000. Okay, so fifth table, 5 2s are 10, 0, 0. Again in fifth table, 5 4s are 20, 0. Then in fifth table, 5 8s are 40. Then 2 table, 2 4s are 8. Then 2 table, 2 2s are 4. Then 2 1s are 2. So 1000 can be written as 5 into 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 2. So 1000 can be written like this, 5 into 5 into 5, 2 into 2 into 2. So now I have done the prime factorization of this number. Yes, I have done the prime factorization of this number and I have written it. Now what we have to find? We are supposed to find the cube root. Don't forget to put this 3 children. Then if you are not putting it, the meaning is square root. Okay, so if you put this 3 only, that is meant by the cube root. See, cube root, if you want to find the cube root, how it should be means, three groups it should be. A number should be formed as group by 3 numbers. 5 5 5 one group, 2 2 2 one group. If this grouping takes place, then we can say that it is a cube. It forms a cube root. Okay, so in square root, what you will say? In pairs you will write only one time. In here, in this 3 numbers you will write only one time. Instead of these 3 5s, I will write only 1 5. Then instead of these 3 2s, I will write only 1 2. So 5 2s are 10. So what is the cube root of this 1000 children? 10. Okay, cube root of this 1000 is 10. Okay, so this, instead of these 3 5s, I'll write only 1 5. Instead of these 3 2s, I'll write only 1 2. Then I'll multiply those 2 numbers. So I'll find the cube root as usual. The same way what you have done in your square root for this prime factorization, we are supposed to do here for the prime factorization method for cube root. Understood? Example number 6. Okay, find the cube root of 8000. So here they didn't give any method, especially they didn't mention any method, but we'll do with the prime factorization because that is more easier, right? So first I'll do the prime factorization of 8000. In fifth table, 5 1s are 5, remainder 3, 5 6 are 30, 0 0. Then in fifth table, 5 3s are 15, remainder 1, 5 2s are 10, 0. Then again in fifth table, 5 6 are 30, remainder 2, 5 4s are 20. Okay, then again in 2 table, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, then 2 table, 2 1s are 2, remainder 1, 2 6 are 12. Then in 2 table, 2 8s are 16, then 2 table, 2 4s are 8, then 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So now I am just going to write the number 8000 as 1 2 3 5 into 5 into 5 into 2 1 2 3 4 5 6. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, I have just written this 8000 as 5 into 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, now what we have to find now? We should find this cube root, right? So cube root of 8000 is equal to, in cube root means how you will group it up? 3 numbers you will group it up, right? So this 3, this 3, this 3. So instead of this 3 numbers, you will write only one number. So instead of this 5 into 2 into 2. 5 only one time, 2 only one time, 2 only one time. 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20. So what is this cube root of 8000 meaning, children? 20. You can multiply and see. 20 into 20 into 20 is 8000. Okay. So just we are finding this using the prime factorization method. Okay. Find the cube root of 13,824 by prime factorization method. We are supposed to find the prime factorization method. By using the prime factorization method, we are supposed to find the cube root for this given number. So shall we start with the prime factorization 13,824. So I'll start with the 2 table itself. 6 2s are 12, remainder 1. Okay, 9 2s are 18. Okay, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. Then in 2 table, 2 3s are 6. 2 4s are 8, remainder 1, 5 2s are 10, remainder 1, 6 2s are 12. Then again in 2 table, 2 1s are 2, remainder 1, 7 2s are 14, 2 2s are 4, remainder 1, 8 2s are 16. Then in 2 table, 8 2s are 16, remainder 1, 6 2s are 12, 2 4s are 8. Then 2 table, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Then in 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12. Then again in 2 table, okay, 2 1s are 2, 0, 8 2s are 16. Why it is 0 here? Because I can't divide 1 by 2. So I'm inserting both the numbers. So I want to insert one 0 here. 2 8s are 16. Then in 2 table, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8. Then in 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 7 2s are 14. Whether it comes in 2 table? No. So what is the next thing? Third table, 3 9s are 27, then 3 3s are 9, then 3 1s are 3. So see, such a big prime factorization, children. So I just wrote the prime factorization of this number. 13,824 is equal to, how many 2s are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Then how many 3s are there? 3 3s. 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, now done. Okay, I've just written all the prime factorization of this biggest number. Then now what we have to do? We have to do the cube root of 13,824. So when it comes to cube root, what you will do? 3 3 pairing. Okay, just pair it, like group it, okay, like 3 3 numbers. So instead of these 3, I'll write only 1 2. Then instead of this 2, then instead of this 2 into instead of this 3. Okay, 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So 24 is the cube root of 13,824. Understood? Next is the new topic, cube root of a cube number. Okay, so what is the question? This is what given here as a step-by-step process it is actually. So we are going to deal with that step-by-step process. Okay, actually you will find the cube root for a cube number only, correct? When you do the cube root for the perfect cube number only, you will get the answer. So this is one step-by-step process where you can directly give the answer. Instead of doing this prime factorization, we can directly give the answer for this. Okay, so what is the question? 857375. This is what your question. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to write this number. Okay, I'm just going to separate them into two groups. How you will separate now? You will separate from this rightmost corner. From here, 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 3 groups you will separate it. For example, sometimes if a number is like 5-digit number, 5 digits are there. This is a 6-digit number, so 3 groups it is forming. If it is a 5-digit number, from rightmost corner you should start. First 3 you will group, then next 2 you will group it. Okay, like long division you have grouped, right? In the 2 2s you will group it. Here 3 3s you should group it. That's all. Now you should start with the first group. Okay, always start with your first group. Okay, in this first group, actually this is your first group, right? Because you are marking it from the rightmost corner. So this is your first group, this is your second group. Okay, first group, second group, don't forget this, because you are marking it from your rightmost corner. Okay, that's why this is your first group. So what is your first group? 375. So what is the last digit which is in the unit place? What is the unit place number? It is 5, right? So if a number is 5, last unit digit is 5, then your square root answer unit place is also 5. Okay, if this in this first group unit place digit is 5 means, then that square root answer is there. No, that unit digit is also 5. Okay, next 857. Next group is what? This is your first group. This is your second group. In the second group, 857 it is given. So actually, this 867 lies between what and what? Actually, this 9 cube, what is the answer, children? You have in the tabular column 729. 10 cube, what is the answer? 10,000. So this 857 lie between 9 cube and 10 cube, right? So we have confirmed like that, okay? This 857 lies between 9 cube and 10 cube because this 857 is between 729 and 1000, correct? So in this 9 cube and 10 cube, which is smaller? 9. In this 9 cube and 10 cube, which is smaller? 9 cube. Appo idor 9 cube la what is the number? 9. So the last digit I have found, the next digit will be 9. So what is the cube root of this 8,857,375? The answer is 95. How did I find this 5, children? Because from this group last digit is 5 means this last digit is also 5. Then in the second group I should find it lies between what and what number. In that it lies between 9 cube and 10 cube. In 9 cube and 10 cube, which number is smaller? 9 cube. Appo you should take this number. So 9 will come as a second digit. Appo 95 cube. 95 into 95 into 95. If you multiply, you will get 857,375. Appo cube root of this 857,375 answer is 95. Understood? This is how you will find it, okay? Next is your example number 8, okay? So what is the question given? Find the cube root of 17,576 through estimation. You know what is meant by estimation, right? Without doing every steps and process, simply directly, approximately we are finding the answer. That is your estimation, okay? But it should be correct. Estimation is not generally simply writing. When you are estimating, the answer should be correct. Like that it should be estimated, but without any long process like prime factorization. Okay, so first what you will do, you will separate them into groups, correct? How you will separate? From the rightmost corner. Rightmost corner means 1, 2, 3, one group. Then remaining, I told you, if it is not 3 numbers, if it is 2 numbers also, you can put like this. So which is your first group? First group, second group. Okay, first group you know, second group you know. Yes, this is what we have discussed in our previous content. Okay, so first group, what is the number? 576. What is the last digit, which means unit place of 576? 6. Appo cube root answer will also be 6. Last digit will be 6. Okay, this cube root answer, cube root of 17,576 final answer will be there, no? That answer last digit will be 6. So now we should find only the second number. What is the second group now? Second number is second group we should find it. Okay, upper 17. What is the second number, children? 17. Second number is what? 17. Ipo 17 lies between what and what? Okay. 3 square, what is the answer? 3 square is 3 cube is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Yes. So what is the 3 cube? Answer is 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27. Yes, that you know. Okay, அடுத்து அப்ப 17 is actually less than 27. So we will try with 2 cube. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So the 17 lie between 27 and 8. Correct? 27 ko 8 ko in between it is there. So in the 3 cube and 2 cube, which is smaller? 2 cube is smaller. Correct? 2 cube is smaller. Appo 2 cube smaller means in this what is the number? 2. Appo the second number will be 2. So now we can estimate that the cube root of 17,576 is nothing but 26. Okay. First number is formed by this this first group. Second number by using the second group. Okay. So we have directly estimated the value. Okay. Next we are going to the exercise problem, exercise 7.2. Okay. Find the cube root of each of the following numbers by prime factorization method. Okay. What is the first question? 64. So we can do as usual. So what we will do now? We will do the prime factorization and we are supposed to find the cube root of this number. So 64, the number 64 I have written. Now we will do the prime factorization. 2 3s are 6. 2 2s are 4. Then in 2 table, 2 1s are 2, remainder 1, 2 6 are 12. Then in 2 table, 2 8s are 16. Then in 2 table, 2 4s are 8, Then in 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2. So what it is a prime factorization of number 64 children? How many 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what you will do? 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Yes, I have just written the prime factorization of the number 64. Now what we have to do now? We have to do the cube root. Okay, cube root of number 64. So when you are doing this cube root, we should group them like three numbers. You should group it. Instead of this group, I'll write only 1, 2. Instead of this group, I'll write only 1, 2. So 2 2s are 4. So what is this cube root of this number 64 children? Number 4. Okay, understood? Next, your second and your third problem is your homework. Okay, now we'll deal with the fourth problem. We have to find the cube root of this 27,000. Yes, I'm going to do the prime factorization 27,000. Yes, now we'll go with the fifth table. 5 5s are 25, right? Reminder to 5 4s are 20, 0 0. Then again in fifth table, 5 1s are 5, then 0 8, because 5 ones are 5. Now we can't divide 4 by 5, so I'm inserting 0, so it becomes 40. So 5 8s are 40, then 0. Then again in fifth table, 5 2s are 10, then 5 ones are 5, reminder 3, 6 5s are 30. Then in 2 table, 2 ones are 2, then 0, 8 2s are 16. Then 2 table, 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8. Then in 2 table, 2 2s are 4, 1, 7 2s are 14. Whether it comes in 2 table? No. Then third table, 3 9s are 27, then 3 3s are 9, then 3 1s are 3. So now this 27,000 can be written as 5 into 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So 5 into 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, va? Now we are now I have done the prime factorization as usual. Now what we have to do? We have to find the cube root of 27,000. Cube root means itself what you're thinking in your mind. You are grouping the numbers. Grouping, it is very much important. See, if you miss any one of the numbers, then something you would have done some mistake here. So that is what you should be think of, and you have to do it. Okay. So here 5. Instead of this 2s, I'll write 2. Instead of this 3s, I'll write 3. Okay. 5 2s are 10. 10 3s are 30. So what is the cube root of this number? 27,000 children. 30. So when I multiply 30 into 30 into 30, I'll get a cube root of 20. I'll get 27,000. Understood? Today's class, we have discussed about how to find the cube root of particular number by using prime factorization method and through estimation. Yes, we have worked out many problems, and I have given 2 problems as your homework. I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.